We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Tampa. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They begin the drive with Johnson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. The Young keeps it, moving right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. To throw, Young. He has it complete to Christian Watson. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. Oh, Young loses it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Griffin. And a catch made by Hopkins. Only able to gain a couple there at its 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now 3rd down and 7. Now Griffin. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
The 2nd down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Young now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Dearness Johnson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
There's Griffin to throw. He gets it to Johnston. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing now, Griffin on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10, once again, Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Griffin will throw again. Right side, he has Johnston. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. But now an audible here into something else. From the gun, it's Walker.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They go play action. Griffin, they'll roll him out right. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Griffin. Finds Johnston. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Griffin.
Complete to Johnston here.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's Walker.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Ken Walker.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
1st and 10, Young. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
And they'll send Waddle in motion left.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And Reed in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing, Young.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. To throw is RG3. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On third down. Griffin.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Looks like they'll move things around here. They'll try for the first with Walker. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Again, it's Walker. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Griffin, and an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on fourth down tries. They're trying again. They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. He finds Wilson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Bryce Young scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead.
Extra point try now for Moody.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hester going to decide against a return, and they will spot this at the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game.
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 49 yards. On first down, Griffin. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run here with Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This defense hasn't let him in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. Third and goal from the 2. Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. An audible here to get a new look. Try to punch it in with Taylor. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got him the ball back. See what they can do about putting it under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Here's Beckham. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Griffin on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin.
Now a deep one for Johnston.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On second down, it's Walker.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. It's Griffin. Sliding out of the pocket. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Walker is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. Eluding the... And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. RG3. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Griffin will try and throw. Complete at the 1. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
The offense back out on the field here following the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
This is 1st and 10. Young. Oh, going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by the free safety.